glue dot. Did you guys ever, in grade school, did you ever put rubber cement on your desk and then let it dry and roll it, and then it turned into like boogers like that? Can you see that? But that's a glue dot. Anyway, apologies, I'm regressing in age and maturity right here before your very eyes. I wanted to bring you one more thing before we toss things over to Coco at midnight. We've had 2,500 orders placed. These pajamas were always going to be in the show, but they were going to be at the very end of the show, like right now. And I said to my producer, can we please move them up, because they're adorable. I cannot believe they're 28 bucks. You're getting the full set. They're not like poly span, they're cotton rich. And then here's what you're getting from Ocean Pacific, which is a brand I think a lot of us remember growing up, if you did, in the 70s and 80s. Surfside, retro, Pacific Coast Highway, like California brand. You're getting cotton rich, has their signature rainbow enamel buttons, cute little cap sleeve polo shirt top, and the elastic waist pull-on draw cord with the rainbow wrapping and the Ocean Pacific label over here, bottoms. They're a full-length bottom, so they're a 29-inch inseam. Blair is wearing the mini stars. Again, logo on both the top and the bottom. Cannot believe these are $28 for, by the way, an entire set. Look at the adorable Ditzy Daisy, Lavender Daisy, Ditzy size, and then all of the ecru backing, so it's not optic white, it's like a vanilla. All of the exposed, kind of deconstructed seam top stitch. This was my favorite. These are the retro floral. It's clearly the most bold. It's clearly the most kind of like in your face. The colors are bright and marigold and just darling and giving kind of 60s, throwback 60s. And then I am in something called peach stripe, which from afar, yes, it looks like a stripe, but when you get up on it, they're dashes. And it's the little things, like for 28 bucks, like the hand wrapping of the draw cords. Do you see the whip stitch on the pockets?
Yeah, I love that part.
Just giving me pockets at $28 in an entire set makes me happy. Just giving me an entire set that is cotton rich is like a major score. But now the little finishing details, the jewelry grade buttons and so we wanted them in the show earlier in the show, but in case you missed it then, I wanted to bring them back to you now because I am in a small. Blair is in an extra small.
I'm in a small too.
You're in a small, okay, great.
Yep.
I highly recommend sizing up in PJs, and especially since this is an Ocean Pacific designer brand, you wouldn't order it like you would regular wear out clothing. Like you always kind of want PJs, especially if you're gifting these, to be like one size a little roomier. So, but as gifts go, for 28 bucks, if you have granddaughters or nieces going off to college in the fall, if you and your mom are taking like a girls trip this summer, I think these are dynamite. They are never coming back. And you do have to choose either the mini stars, never coming back. I'm in the peach stripe. Again, this is going to be your Ditzy Daisy. And then our retro floral. We only have 150 to go around in the retro floral. By the way, the details of the finishing are so well done that to score these at a clearance price, like dolphin hem, and then all of it like bordered beautifully, so it's not just like a cheap rib knit like hem stitch. And then lastly, you're getting the full length, which is really nice because, you know, then I honestly think you'll wear them into fall, whereas crops and capris I wouldn't, but these I would. And I'm taking my shoes off because it's end of the night. I got my jammies on. I'm not wearing my sandals to bed.
No.
And ladies, thanks.
Thank you.
2 big hours. And yet there's more.
With cookies on your mind.
With cookies on your mind. And I can thank wholeheartedly Courtney Kondavi for